Are you heading to Walt Disney World and have a food allergy? Well, this is the video for you. Hi, I'm Whitney with Faith, Trust, and Christ, and I had a lot of food allergies. I actually had a dairy allergy, a gluten allergy, as well as an egg allergy. And I had them for quite some time. Pretty much they figured out when I reached an adult, each and every one. They knew pretty much my entire life that I had a dairy intolerance and to stay away from dairy. So I did. And then when I hit about 16 is when they put me on like the Bratz diet to eliminate foods and told me that I was probably allergic to gluten. And then when they did a lot of testing later on, they found out I was allergic to dairy, gluten, and eggs. So I had to steer real clear of all of those. When I did, I felt a whole lot better. It was a lot on me. If you have an allergy, you know that it's just a lot of mental battles that go with it. And us being Christians, I believe that if I just took it to the Lord, He could take care of those needs. And I suffered for many years, even while I was pregnant with my little ones. It was really, really rough. Well, about 2 years after my little girl's birth, it's been about 3 years ago, I went to a meeting, and we believe in laying hands on the sick, and I asked the elders to pray for me, like the ministers, and they prayed for me, and I just went believing that the Lord healed me of all of my food allergies, and I have been able to eat freely and not even have to think about it. I actually eat 3 eggs a day. I feel like Gaston, honestly, because of how much eggs I absolutely love. Dairy, I have no issues with. I eat ice cream all the time. And gluten, I love sourdough. I mean, this girl is a carb-loving girl, but I'm so thankful. But I did want to share my testimony before I get into going through how I went through all the things at Disney World, just so that you kind of had a little bit of a glimpse of how food allergies work at Disney. We went to Disney World multiple times over my lifespan of having a food allergy, so I kind of know my way around and how food allergies work at Disney, so I can share these tips with you all to help your trip just go a little bit smoother. First and foremost, Disney does their very best to make sure that you are well taken care of. If you have a food allergy, they go above and beyond. I truthfully trust them a lot more than the restaurants here at home. And when I had that food allergy, I was very nervous to go out to eat anywhere just because I didn't want to get sick. And so when I went to Disney the first time with my food allergy, I was nervous, to say the least. I had done my research. I had seen where everybody was like, if you have a food allergy, this is the best place to vacation. And I can truly attest, it is. Now, Disney does do their best, but they cannot guarantee that things will not get cross-contaminated, but they do their very best. They actually have a little section of a kitchen off to the side that they clean, and they keep clean for food allergies. They clean before and after to make sure that anyone who does have a food allergy, that it is prepped over in that specific part of the kitchen. Our first tip is knowing before you go. Go ahead and do your research, make a plan of the places that you want to eat, the snack stands, the quick services, the table services. Know those places that you are wanting to eat. Every quick service and every table service is going to have an allergy-friendly menu. You can see those on the My Disney Experience app. Go ahead and look at them. Go ahead and see what feels good for you, what is going to be allergy-friendly for you. I recommend opening your notes app on your phone. Go ahead and jotting it down in each and every park. These are the places I think would be best for me, what looks appetizing to me. Go ahead and write those places down. One of the reasons I highly recommend that is that when you get hangry, at least in my world, I get a little hangry, you know where you are wanting to eat. And I do recommend going ahead and having a couple different places around the parks. That way, if you are in a certain area, you're like, oh yeah, this snack is over here and it's allergy friendly. I can go over here and get that. Or this quick service has this. I do recommend going ahead and doing your research. That way you are not frustrated or overwhelmed of hey, I'm getting hungry, I'm starving, I want something now, you have those already in your mind, you have them written down, you kind of know where they're at. Looking at the My Disney Experience app, you know where they're at and you can easily go to them. Something else, do not wing it on your Disney vacation. I do not recommend that at all. Do not get on your Disney vacation and be like, oh, I don't have to worry about, they'll have everything covered. I don't need to know where my allergy-friendly food is at, or they'll just cater to me. I'm sorry. I love you, but goodness be, don't do that to yourself. You're gonna get so overwhelmed. They're not there to cater to you. I'm so sorry. Unless you are VIP, sorry, but they're not gonna do that. Know where you're gonna go. Know where your next meal is gonna be. Know where your snacks are gonna be. Have those things planned out so when you get hangry, at least like me, you know where you're going to be eating at. You know the snacks, you know the quick service, and you know your table service. Also, you can book your table service meal up to 60 days in advance, so you have plenty of time to research that menu. You can even look up content creators, see what they suggest, see what foods that they suggest if you have a food allergy, or even bloggers. I actually found a brochure for my cousin. She has a gluten allergy. When we went on our last trip, I printed that out for her. It had snacks, it had table service, and it had quick service meals. It had the best at each place. And I thought that was great, and it had it for each of the parks. If I can find that link to that brochure, I will link it down below in our description box for you. It'll make your life a little bit easier. Our next tip is to bring your own snacks with you, your safe snacks. In your backpack, you can pack as many snacks as you want. You can take them into the park. You can even pack your own lunch. The only restriction is you cannot put any of the snacks or your lunch in a glass container. Other than that, you're free to go. Bring in your safe food. I used to, and I still do, but when I had my food allergy, I would go ahead and do a grocery delivery of all of my safe foods, snacks, and have them in my park bag at all times so that I wasn't frantically searching for safe foods in the parks. Now at a quick service, they do have food allergy menus, and like I said, you can go on the My Disney Experience app and you can even mobile order on quick service through the food allergy menu. Go ahead and order on that. Now, if you are mobile ordering, when you go up to the mobile order window and they hand you your food, please make sure that it is allergy friendly. Typically, when you get your allergy meal, it will come out on a different color tray than anyone else's, and it'll have like a little flag in it. If it doesn't have that, check with the cast member. Just make sure that it is safe for you to eat. Now, if you do not want to mobile order, you can order up front with a cast member. They have little cashiers. You just let them know, say, hey, I have a food allergy. I'd like to order off the food allergy menu. Typically, they'll hand you a menu or ask you to scan the little QR code and it'll bring up the allergy-friendly menu. Typically, a manager or another cast member will come out and take your order directly, ask you what type of allergy that you do have, explain to you that they do their best to keep you safe with your food, but they cannot guarantee it. Then they will call your, go ahead and make it in the back, then call your name up where you pick up your order, and again, it'll be on a different color tray than everyone else's and with a little flag. And if it's not, make sure to ask the cast member, hey, is this my allergy-friendly meal? In a nice way, of course. And they will say yay or nay. And I will let you know, typically, if you have an allergy-friendly allergy-friendly food, they keep it back when they call you, and then when you walk up and say, hey, this is my number, they will hand it to you and make sure that you are the one that has the allergy, just so that they know that it is safely going to the correct person. So your table service meals, they are a little different than your quick service. You are able to make your reservations up to 60 days in advance. So you have plenty of time to look through the menu to see what looks good for you. When you are making those reservations, they are going to ask if there is anyone in your party who has a food allergy and what specific type of food allergy you have. Go ahead and put that in there. okay? When it is your park day and your time to eat at the table service, you go ahead and check in on the My Disney Experience app. There's also going to be a little box that says, hey, does this person in your party have a food allergy, or does anyone in your party have a food allergy? Check this box. What is their food allergy? ... If you do not see that, when you get to the cast member, go ahead and let them know, hey, I have a food allergy in our party. Let them know what it is, and then they will let the waiter or waitress know. That way you are safe. Typically, if you check in on your mobile app, My Disney Experience app, as soon as they walk up to get you to walk back to your table, they're going to say, hey, who's the individual in your party who has the food allergy? Raise your hand, just so that they can let the waiter and waitress know. So once you go and sit down, the waiter or waitress will come over and say, hey, who has the allergy in the party? And you raise your hand, let them know, and they will give you a menu that is allergy friendly, or they will give you the QR code to go ahead and go to the My Disney Experience app to look at that menu. Now, something I forgot to mention, just like in quick service, but in table service, there's going to be a little purple flag that comes out on your tray. If there is no purple flag, please go ahead and check with your server. Say, hey, is this food safe for me to eat? They will say yay or nay, and sometimes they will even go back and double check with the kitchen. Just make sure that it is safe for you. If you ever feel unsafe, just talk to the cast member and see if they can help you feel a little bit better, see what they can do. I personally never felt unsafe with them. They did an amazing job and went above and beyond, more so than any other place I have ever vacationed. Disney takes food allergy very serious, and I really appreciate all that they have done to help your vacation just go a whole lot smoother. I hope these tips have been helpful for you. I hope you enjoy your Disney vacation and enjoy some amazing meals at Walt Disney World, even having a food allergy. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Subscribing is free, and you get to join our amazing community. We hope you guys are having a blessed day, and we will see you real soon.